Trent Oeltjen, a trailblazer in Australian baseball. Trent Oeltjen, one of Australia's most accomplished baseball players, is known for his resilience, versatility, and skill as an outfielder. His career journey has been defined by determination, and his achievements have left a lasting mark on the sport, particularly in his home country of Australia. From his early days in the Australian Baseball League, ABL, to his time in Major League Baseball, MLB, Oeltjen has demonstrated the potential for success that Australian baseball players can achieve on the international stage. This biography explores Oeltjen's rise in baseball, his peak years, significant achievements, and his legacy in the sport. Early life and introduction to baseball. Trent Oeltjen was born on November 17, 1983, in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Growing up in a sports-loving family, Oeltjen developed a passion for baseball at a young age. His father, a former amateur baseball player, introduced him to the sport, sparking Oeltjen's early interest. Like many Australian kids, he played multiple sports, but it was baseball that truly captured his imagination. Oeltjen began his baseball career playing for local clubs in Sydney, showing promise as an athletic and driven player. His talent soon became evident as he played for the Sydney Blue Sox in the Australian Baseball League, a major step toward his future professional career. Oeltjen's success in Australia caught the attention of scouts from the United States, where baseball was at its highest level, offering him a platform to reach his full potential. At just 17, Oeltjen signed a contract with the San Diego Padres, marking the beginning of his professional career in the United States. Moving to the U.S. to play in the minors, Oeltjen faced the challenges of adapting to a new country and a more competitive environment. However, he quickly showcased his talent, particularly as an outfielder with excellent speed and the ability to make consistent contact with the ball. Career peak. The path to Major League Baseball. Oeltjen's rise through the ranks of the minor leagues was impressive. After joining the Padres organization, he spent several seasons honing his skills in the minor league system, including stints with teams such as the Fort Wayne Wizards and the Lake Elsinore Storm. His time in the minors was marked by steady improvement in his offensive numbers and an ability to steal bases, making him a threat both at the plate and on the bases. In 2007, Oeltjen was traded to the Arizona Diamondbacks, where he continued to impress with his bat and speed. It was clear that Oeltjen had the tools to make it to Major League Baseball, and his career began to gain momentum. His time in the Diamondbacks organization allowed him to further refine his game and demonstrate his ability to perform at a high level. Oeltjen's work ethic, determination, and natural ability earned him the reputation of being a dynamic player capable of making an impact in the major leagues. Oeltjen's big break came in 2010, when he was called up to the MLB by the Diamondbacks. At 26 years old, Oeltjen made his major league debut on May 29, 2010, against the Florida Marlins, entering the game as a pinch hitter. This moment was the culmination of years of hard work, and it marked the start of Oeltjen's career in the big leagues. He would go on to play for the Diamondbacks during parts of the 2010 and 2011 seasons, gaining valuable experience and showcasing his talents in the highest levels of competition. In his time with the Diamondbacks, Oeltjen proved himself to be a versatile player, able to play all three outfield positions and contribute to the team both offensively and defensively. His ability to get on base and create scoring opportunities was key to his role with the team. While Oeltjen didn't have the longest tenure in MLB, his impact as an Australian representative in the league was significant. Main achievements and milestones. Trent Oeltjen's career in Major League Baseball, while relatively brief, was filled with notable achievements and milestones. His contributions on and off the field, as well as his ability to represent Australia on the global stage, made him one of the most recognized figures in Australian baseball history. MLB debut and success. Oeltjen's MLB debut in 2010 with the Arizona Diamondbacks was a major milestone for Australian baseball. He became one of the few players from Australia to make it to the majors, following in the footsteps of players like Graeme Lloyd and Dave Nilsson. His debut was significant not only for him but for the entire Australian baseball community, proving that Australian talent could thrive at the highest levels of the sport. Strong performance with Arizona Diamondbacks. During his time with the Diamondbacks, Oeltjen played in 35 games in 2010 and 2011, showing flashes of his talent. He posted a .227 batting average with 1 home run and 6 RBIs during his MLB career. Though his stint in the majors was short, Oeltjen demonstrated his potential as a contact hitter and base runner. His ability to make plays in the outfield and his aggressive approach at the plate were crucial parts of his game. Contributions to the Australian national team. Oeltjen was a key member of the Australian national baseball team, representing his country in several international tournaments. He played for Australia in the 2006 World Baseball Classic and was part of the Australian team at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. These international experiences helped elevate Australian baseball on the global stage and served as a source of inspiration for younger players aspiring to play at the highest level. Australian Baseball League and domestic success. In addition to his MLB career, Oeltjen continued to play in the Australian Baseball League, ABL, representing the Sydney Blue Sox. He became a fan favourite in Australia, and his participation in the league further bolstered the profile of Australian baseball. His contributions to the ABL were invaluable, and his continued involvement in the sport post-MLB allowed him to serve as a mentor to the next generation of Australian baseball players. The final years, post-MLB and retirement. After his time with the Arizona Diamondbacks, Oeltjen's MLB career came to a close. He spent the next few seasons playing in the minor leagues, as well as in the Australian Baseball League, where he continued to perform at a high level. He played for various minor league teams, including the New Orleans Zephyrs and the Tucson Padres, but ultimately decided to focus on playing in his home country. His time in the ABL proved significant for Australian baseball, as Oeltjen continued to serve as a mentor and role model for younger players. His leadership and experience were essential in the development of the league and its players. He helped raise the standard of Australian baseball and provided valuable insight to aspiring professionals. Oeltjen officially retired from professional baseball after the 2015 season. Upon his retirement, he shifted his focus to coaching and baseball development, ensuring that his expertise would continue to benefit the Australian baseball community. His involvement in the sport did not end with his playing days, as he began working with the next generation of Australian baseball talent, helping to nurture and grow the sport he loved. Legacy and impact. Trent Oeltjen's legacy in the world of baseball extends far beyond his personal achievements. As one of the few Australian players to make it to Major League Baseball, Oeltjen blazed a trail for future Australian athletes seeking to compete at the highest level. His success in MLB helped prove that players from Australia could excel in a sport traditionally dominated by Americans, showing that international talent could make an impact. Oeltjen's representation of Australia in global competitions, including the World Baseball Classic and the Olympics, served to raise the profile of Australian baseball on the international stage. His dedication to his craft and his leadership both on and off the field has made him a respected figure in Australian baseball circles. Today, Oeltjen remains involved in the baseball community, working as a coach and mentor to aspiring players. His continued influence in the development of baseball in Australia ensures that his legacy will continue for years to come. As a player, a representative of Australia, and a coach, Oeltjen has made an indelible mark on the sport and remains a source of inspiration for future generations. Trent Oeltjen's story is a testament to perseverance, talent, and the spirit of international competition. Through his achievements and contributions to the game, he has secured his place as one of the most important figures in Australian baseball history.